All right, everyone, a quick look at XCN here. So we are still extremely bullish, at least I am on XCN. Hopefully one day I will be able to get into it and hopefully it stays down below the 236. I know you guys want this thing to go up already, but I really want it to wait for me. Now, looking at it here, going from the low to the high, we did end up coming down and tagging our green support line at 0011. This is not based on a Fibonacci, it's just based on the past price action of where we have support, resistance, 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 resistance. So that is the reason we threw this up on the chart, and it got tagged perfectly here for a nice little bounce back over the 618 at 14. And we did get stuck right at that point 0.5 at 17. So it does appear you're coming back down to this level. So I would expect another almost a 6% drop down to 0014. And if that does not hold, we'll come back down to that level once again at 20% drop down to that 0011 area. And there's only so many times the price is going to hit something before it ends up breaking. So if we do in fact fall below the 618, there's a very strong chance you could break right through that level and come down to our 786 here and drop about 30% down to 0010. So just keep those in mind. 14 is your support right now to watch. And then, of course, for any momentum up, we have to get back over the 0.5 at 17. And just going from where we are right now, it's about a 17% move up over that 17 level here. So a lot of prices to watch, but ultimately, it is XCN here, and it is going to be a good play in my opinion. So as I keep saying on the channel here, anything down below the 382 is not bullish, and anything down below the 236, that's the prime opportunity to be buying in on something. So it could very well hold where we are now in this area and consolidate for a while and then go back up at some point in the future. But as long as you're below this level at 0026, it is time to buy, in my opinion. That is not financial advice. And keep in mind, until this thing moves up, we're just going to go from where we are today all the way up to the 382 and goes up 300% over 0060. You are not bullish on this project, at least price action wise. Now, with all that being said, how high is this thing going to go? If we zoom this thing out, our first target here, let's bring this back down. And if this thing only does a 786 retracement here up to 057, 5.5 pennies here from where we are today, keep in mind it could come back down to these other levels here. That gives you a $1.5 billion market cap on XCN here and a little over a 38x just to do a 786 retracement here. And if you want to be way more conservative here, say this thing only does a 618 retracement at 22, 14x on your investment, and I think that's almost guaranteed for this thing to do a 618 retracement. And if you are extremely bullish on XCN for this cycle, maybe next cycle, I don't have any idea when it's going to hit this target up here. I know you guys like to ask that all the time, but it's all going to depend on the bull market cycle that we're having. If it's going to be, just out of control bullish, then yeah, these things are going to hit ridiculous prices here. It's just all going to depend on a lot of things. Now, just to put it into perspective here, from today to make a new all-time high at the 1272 here on this Gate.io chart, a $24 billion market cap, and a 581x on your investment to make it up there. And of course, that will change if the price yet again comes down. You can see that turns into a 725.26x up to that level. So XCN is potentially going to be a good one and make a lot of people a lot of money. So with that being said, what are your thoughts? Comment down below. None of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.